Hey everybody, so working on the motor, and you can see I'm adding the ignition wiring to it. This is an approximation. It's not exactly how the electrical, how do I say, the ignition wiring is. Never mind. This is what we're doing. So, because it's not an exact replica of a twin row Wasp R2800, I'm going with this sort of representation for the ignition wiring. So our motor should fit behind the cowling about like so, and this ring is to simulate the mounting flange. And once it's painted in that same blue-gray color of the crankcase bell, and then applied to the all-black motor and ignition harness. And I may come back and dry brush just a lighter gray onto the wiring. Not sure if I'm going to do that or just leave it all black. Depends on what it looks like in black. But at any rate, that's this is about what our engine should look like. And again, this is just a mock-up. I have a lot more sanding and filling to do on the crankcase bell, but that's roughly what we should have when we get it all fitted together. Now, the other thing I did was I did add a piece to the quote-unquote firewall, which so this bulkhead is not the firewall. On the actual aircraft, the firewall would be about here, but I'm going to just call this a firewall. So I've laid another 16th inch thick bulkhead onto it, sistered it on there, cut it out to the same shape as the so it'll fit the motor, and hogged it out so it can just be inserted pretty simply in there. So it should fit together like that. And then everything, the nose has been sanded to fit the plastic portion of our cowling, and it should fit over. And trust me, it does. I'm holding the camera and trying to do this, so it's not working out, but it fits together, and that's good. And then after it's buttoned up and glued on, I'll come back and smooth out that flange. We'll make that a nice smooth transition. Hopefully create such a smooth transition that line is invisible after it's painted. Right, so that's the goal anyway. So we'll see how close we can get to that mission. So I'm just working my way around the cylinders now with the wiring. I'm just using this brass wire. You can pick this stuff up anywhere. I'm not sure what that is. It's 1 mil, or maybe it's half mil. I'm not sure. It's probably half millimeter, but it's not important. You just gauge, look at what you like. Again, all of this is going to be painted, which will add a bit of thicknessing to the lines and make them a bit more robust. I think they're fine as they are, but a little paint on them and a little bit of thicknessing won't hurt them. Okay, I still need to install and paint first and then install our headrest. We know now that it fits under the canopy, so it can be painted and installed, and then the panel will be painted and installed and finished up, and then I'll start furnishing the cockpit. Again, all that's going to happen after the front end of the airplane is buttoned up, and that's why I'm working on the motor now. So it's pretty basic, and again, the heads haven't been painted yet, And so I think the look of this will be a lot different once it's been fully painted and fabricated. At least I hope so. I hope we end up with a nice representation. Oh, here it is. A nice representation of the Pratt & Whitney Wasp R2800. Right, so anyway, work. I should have some more videos to post pretty soon. There's 3 in the camera with this one. So at some point we'll get those loaded up, added to the pile on the channel. And there you have it. Thanks for watching, as always, and everybody have a good day.